Hi, Mike Keller. Welcome to Upholstery with Mike. I'm going to show you how to do a dining room chair seat today from start to finish. First thing we got to do is take the top off of it. You got 4 screws in the base of 99% of the chairs. You just got a screw in each corner. You just need to take it out. Alright, once you get your seat loosened up, set your chair aside. Now the next thing you want to do is take the cover off the seat. I use it's called a 120.5 staple puller. It's got a nice arch to it for pulling your staples out. So what you want to do is get your staple puller underneath your tack, tap it, and yank it out. Try not to dig the wood up too much. What you can end up doing is you keep your staple puller like this. Just want to keep it at an angle.
That's not bad at all.
I use the side of my tack hammer to hammer my staple puller. It's just what I'm used to. You can use a wooden mallet or rubber mallet, any kind of hammer you want. I'm just used to using this for 50 years. Then you got to take a pair of dikes and pull all your staples out. Make sure you got them all. And some of these do break off. So there's a little piece that's sticking there. Just tap them down.
That way you don't end up cutting yourself on the one sticking up.
Alright, looks like we're good. Alright, take your old fabric. Get that out of the way. And you take your old foam off. And you get rid of that. Because it looked like that was pretty well shot. Now, I'm going to put 2-inch foam on it. That looks like that maybe what that used to be. But I'll put a 2-inch foam on it to make a nice comfortable dining room seat. Now what you want to do is lay your seat on your foam. Lie yourself about a 1/2 inch in the front, overhang on the foam. Move it down a little bit. And you want to take a magic marker and what you want to do, you want the foam to be a 1/2 inch bigger than what your seat is. So what I do is I put the marker up against the side of the wood and trace it, and it makes it just about a 1/2 inch. So that works out well. Do the same thing the whole way around. Now I use a foam cutter. Most of you aren't going to have one of those, and they're They come in handy with cutting a lot of foam. If you don't have one, you can use an old electric knife like your mother or grandmother used to use to cut turkey. That works good on foam. And worst to worst, you can use a hacksaw blade, but you gotta be careful and you gotta take it slow. Well, it's just gonna make a mess. Anyway, let me cut this out for you. Now that you got your foam, you want to take your foam and your seat, lay it on top of there. Sure you got a 1/2 inch, approximately 1/2 inch, it don't have to be exact, as long as you got an overhang on that foam. If not, this edge is going to end up trying to cut through your material. Alright, now once you get this in place, you want to take, and I like to glue the seat down to the foam. Reason is, after a while, the foam is liable to shift on the wood, and then you're going to have a bulky mess. So I glue it down a little bit, don't take a lot. You can get this at Home Depot, Lowe's. It's a multi-purpose spray glue. There you go. Now, next step would be cutting out the fabric. To measure your fabric, you need a tape measure. What you want to do is measure the width of it, and you want to add 2 inches to each side. So you got something to pull with. 2 inches there and 2 extra inches here. So make it 29 inches. Then you want to do the same thing from front to back, allowing 2 inches in the back more and 2 inches in the front more. So it'll be 29 by 25. So now you want to cut the foam, or your fabric, I'm sorry. Alright, so this is, it was 29 wide, just use regular school chalk. $29 by 25. Always allow that 2 inches, because if not, you're going to be pulling with your fingernails. Alright, let's cut that out. And I always mark the front of the seat. That way you're sure when you put it on, you don't get it twisted around. Okay, now it's time to start upholstering our seat. Alright, here we go. First thing you want to do, get your front. That would be your front. This would be the front of your seat. You want to divide this up so it's about center. Now what you want to do first is you want to baste the back. What I mean by basting So we're just going to put the staple in enough just to hold the fabric. We're not going to drive it in the whole way because we're going to come back and pull this again. So we'll start across the back. Baste this. Then we want to get the front. Rub it out. Good. Baste the center first. That's the best way to do is to baste it. Just cock your staple gun just a little bit so only one prong will go into the fabric. That way it won't be such a pain taking them back out. Alright, then we baste it the whole way across, rubbing it down at the same time. Alright, now that we got that basted across there, you can see we staples are just halfway in, but it's holding the fabric good. Alright, the next thing you want to do is come back to the back again. Start in the center. Take your center couple staples out. Now you want to rub this out, rub it down, and pull at the same time, and put another basting staple in. Now from that center basting, take another staple out here. What we're going to do is rub this out over towards me and up at the same time. Now we want to staple in front of where we're pulling, not where we're pulling. If we staple where we're pulling, it's going to leave a divot. Your seat's going to look like this going across. So what you want to do is pull this way and down, rub it out, staple in front of where you're pulling. You never pull or staple where you're pulling. You always staple in front or behind where you're pulling. Now when you're getting close to the corner here, you want to stop, rub it down, and just throw a basting staple in there, and I'll show you why later. Now we'll come to the center again and pull out that basting staple we put in there. Pull that out, pull the next one out. Now we're going to rub it the other way. Now we're going to staple behind where we're pulling. Get that left staple out. Rub it out good. And then baste the corner. Now we're going to come back to the front. This might seem like a waste of time to some people, but the thing is, you don't want the front of your seat to look all wavy. It's going to look like a amateur did it. You want it to look good sitting in your home like a professional did it. So again, your center, rub it down good and tight, throw a basting staple in. Now from there on out, we're going to staple it down. Rub it out, staple in front of where you're pulling. Again. Pull this last staple out here. Keep rubbing it out, rubbing it towards the corner. Right in the very corner. just baste it. Alright, from that center basting staple, you want to pull that back out. And the next one. Rub it out nice. Pull, rub. Staple behind where you pull it. The very corner, again, you just want to pull it and baste it. Alright, now we're going to go to the sides. Put one basting staple right in the middle. Baste that. Alright, now we're not going to baste anymore. Come this way and that way. Just going to rub it out good. Pull. And staple. Now you'll do that the whole way to the corner. You want to staple it down. Now we want to pull that corner basting staple out. And we're going to rub it out. And right to the corner. And at the corner, you want to take a little bit around to the side, or to the back, I'm sorry. Staple it down. And then you take your fabric, make yourself a pleat, pull it, and that's how you finish your corner off. As you can see. Alright, now take that center basting staple out. Now we're going towards the front of the seat. Staple it down. Take that front basting staple out on the corner. Pull it good and tight. Now again, take a little bit around the corner. Staple that down. Make your pleat. Make your pleat. Pull it down good and tight. So I can hold on to it. And there's your front corner. Now let's do the other side. Pull it down tight, in the middle, baste it. Now we're going to come towards the front. Staple in front of where I'm pulling. Take the basting staple out of the corner. Staple your corner. And again, pull some around front. Staple it down. Make your pleat. There's your pleat in. Staple it down. You can see your front. Pleats match. There's no ripples across the front. Have we get towards the back. Got to take my basting staple out of the middle. Alright, rub it out. Again, staple either behind or in front of where you're pulling. Take that basting staple out, and we'll go all the way to the corner. Alright. We'll come around the corner a little bit. I missed a staple. Alright, pull your corner down. Get your nice pleat in there. And there you have your seat. Nice straight, no ripples across it. It's nice and tight. So then your next step is you're going to trim it off. Now, this one didn't have any dust cover over the bottom before, but I like to put dust cover on them. It seems like it just finishes the job off better. So I'll take some cambric that'll go across the bottom. Cut me a piece off. I'll take the straight edge of the cambric, put that across the front. Make sure you have enough everywhere. And you stay back about a ½ inch from the front. You don't want the cambric showing. So you staple that on. Don't go the whole way to the end, because you want to fold your sides up when you do your sides. Now just cut the excess off the back of it. And you got enough for another seat. Alright, what you want to do is fold this under, like this. Pull it, and staple it. Just do that the whole way across. Remember, stay in from your ends a little bit, or your sides, so you can fold them under. And trim your sides off. Throw them under. And you want to staple your last side down. There you got a finished seat. Now all you have to do is put it on the chair. Okay, I find it easier just to lay it on its back. Put your seat on. Make sure you have it even. Same on both sides. Tight up against the back. Put yourself a screw in. Alright, it's down good and tight now. Here's your finished chair. It's looking good. Do it this way on your chairs and you'll be very happy with them. Makes a nice job. Thank you. Glad you came to watch Upholstery with Mike. Thanks. Bye.